everyone, it's Andy from Hobby Headquarters. Well, today we're going to be taking a look at ICM kits. And this is going to be part of that series where about a week and a half ago I told you we're going to take a look more in depth at certain lines because a lot of you guys don't have access to a hobby store where you can walk inside and see what's inside some of these kits. In fact, I've had a lot of people say point blank they've never even seen inside an ICM kit, so I thought this is a perfect opportunity. We've got a couple of their new kits. This is their big radiation truck from Chernobyl, but there's also a bunch of bonus stuff inside here, which we're going to share with that in a minute. Plus, also we have their new B26 Invasion. Now, this has been out for a short time now, for a couple months. In fact, they even have a World War II version available right now as well. But we were able to finally get these back into stock, and I thought this is a perfect opportunity to show you guys what's inside these here. Plus, also, even just take a look at some of their older kits. This kit's been out for a little bit longer, but it's a great value. Comes with a full Luftwaffe ground crew and the airplane inside, and it's a very simple kit to put together and great for a beginner, and actually looks pretty good when it's actually built up. So we're going to look inside these three kits to give you a kind of a rundown on everything. One quick thing I have to point out to you too. Obviously, I'm filming all this at home. I'm not going into the store as often as I was, and I'm filming a lot of the review portion of this video in my backyard under my porch where there's really good lighting and stuff. But just to let you know, I live near Luke Air Force Base, so you're going to hear occasionally a F-35 fly by, and I've tried to get as much of it out as possible, but they are a pretty loud airplane, and you are going to hear them occasionally slightly in the background. It's not going to overdo the video. There's also dogs and children in the neighborhood too that I've tried to cut as much of it possible out, but it is going to turn up in the video occasionally on these things. So just to give you a little warning on it. But that's it. So we've got some new ones to share with you, and we're going to show you what it looks like inside ICM kits. So let's get started. Okay guys, the first kit we're going to take a look at is a new one from ICM, and it's called their Chernobyl #1 radiation monitoring station. And we just got this in the mail, and I looked at it and I thought, oh, it's just a big Russian truck, kind of cool looking, you know, just big and beefy like that. But actually, after opening it, I realized there is so much more inside this kit. In fact, everything that you see in this box is included, from the guard station to the 4 figures, the vehicle itself, and they've even put this in there. This is a big backdrop that you can put together. You know, you fold over like this, and you have a backdrop for your vehicle and the little guard station and all that. And I know it's probably a little bit of a gimmick, but I think it's really cool. If nothing else, I would probably, if I was going to build a little diorama, is just cut this off the back and use this as a backdrop and build my own forward scenery on it. You know, some trees, things like that, and just minus the road, have the road actually blending right into it. So let's take a look at the parts here. First of all, this is the little corrugated metal guard station, as you can see right here. Just one sprue and very simple, but a great little piece. And God, I hope they sell something like this separately, because something like this could be used in all kinds of other little dioramas. Plus, it also comes with a sprue of glass to put in here, here, and here. As you can see, just like that. So that's the first piece that comes inside there. Now we'll take a look at the figures that are included in this kit. There are 4 total figures. Okay, now we're going to look at all the parts that make up the truck. And the very first one we're going to show you is the main part of the box for the back of the truck. So we've got back on the back here, you can see how long the frame is on the truck. So it's about 10 inches long. We've got the top of the box, the sides, some grill work right here. We've got another sprue here. This is the muffler system, some of the light guards, some of the framework, steering wheel, things like that. So that's sprue number 2. Number 3 here, we've got some of the parts like the framework for the top of the box. Looks like jerry can, those look like ammo cans right there, or some kind of little stowage can. Got part 2 of the box, so here's the other piece of framework. We've got our bottom, back and front, some of the other little accessory parts on it. We've got 2 different wheel sprues, which these fell off in the box, but they look just the same as that. We've got these big, beefy tires here too, rubber tires, and they're solid too. They didn't make them hollow like sometimes they do, so these are real stiff. And you get a total of 8 of those. And we've got this sprue here. So this has our transmission, engine parts, looks like fuel tanks, 2 more pieces of framework. We'll have to check into that, see if they're any different than the other ones. You know, he said the axles, things like that. So that's that sprue. And then finally we have the cab. And then some decals in the thing. So we've got a stop sign and a few little decals for the truck. So you can see it's not a heck of a lot for the truck at all. The truck looks like it's something that could go together pretty quickly. And we'll also, as we usually do, take a quick look at the instructions. So here's that little shed. 1-page instructions. Oh, it even has like a little table and chairs inside of it too. So, and a bed too. That's pretty cool. So it's a whole little guard station. And we also get the pole. This is a look at, actually I misspoke. I said 4 figures earlier. It's actually a total of 5. And they're all wearing face masks. It's kind of poignant for the times right now. And then the actual truck build itself. And going over these, very simple instructions, nothing difficult to follow. And they only put a couple of parts on per piece, so nothing crazy on that. Looks like a nice looking vehicle, especially when you put it all together with the figures, the truck, the little thing, and the stand right there. I think you have a nice little display. Okay, now we're gonna just show you those ICM airplanes. Now, like I was telling you, these are not brand new kits, especially this one right here. This has been out for a bit of time. But I want to show you what the actual quality looks like, because a lot of people don't get the opportunity to look inside an ICM kit. Now this is a tiny box, and when I first got these, I thought it was just nothing but the actual crew inside here. But if you look at it, the BF109 is actually in here too, even though it's small a box as it is. And to start off, we're going to show you the 109 crew. And you get all of these figures, which, remember, these are 40A scale now too. They are very nice looking, and would add a nice amount of detail to a little diorama that you'd be working on. And then just quickly, I'll just show you the airplane. Oops, this piece got tangled in there. There's the prop. And here is your upper and lower wings, wheels. There is a little bit of engine detail in there. Cockpit. And then the actual fuselage, another prop. Got your gas canopies, we'll leave those sealed up in there. And finally some really vividly bright decals too. And the best part of all is this kit is very inexpensive. It's just over $20, so you get all the figures and an airplane kit for a really nice price. Now, this B26 Invader, the Korean War one, this kit did come out a couple of months ago, and actually subsequently there's been another release of the B26 in World War II. But they were kind enough to send us this one out here to show you this quality, because this is a brand new kit. It did come out this year. So let's take a look at the sprues on that. And there's going to be a lot more sprues on this kit than there was in the previous little 109. As we look at the gun nose here, the flaps, things like that. Step up to the engine area now, and this is just one sprue. You get actually 2 copies of this sprue right here, so you can see there's lots of engine detail. So like I was saying, you get 2 copies of that. Here is your fuselage. Wings. And of course the other side looks actually the same thing on both of them right there. Actually, no, I take that back. This is C. This is the other side of the wing, of course, yeah. So you can see the number of parts here. We've got 4, 5, 6 sprues, plus we have part of our cowls. They come in the box just like this. We've got our wheels, and finally the glass canopy, which these are nice bags. They're all resealable, so we can take this out and still put it back once we're done. So it gives you an idea on that. And the other thing that I absolutely love about ICM are these boxes. They have these big boxes that have, it's basically a box already, and then they put the top on it, and it's really rigid cardboard. And the reason I like that so much is I have never had an ICM kit come to my store beat up, where it's all smashed in, and where it's, you're gonna have a problem with the inside of the kit. And finally, I'll let you take a quick look at the decals that come in this kit too. And as you see, you get a couple of different variants that you can put on it, all from the Korean War era. Well, there you go, guys. There's a quick look at these kits. I think they look really nice. I'm very interested in this one right here with all the extra accessories they have in there. I am going to try to get some more videos out. I apologize. This last week, I've just had so many projects at home, and since I'm off and not working, I figured I'd start doing a lot of those. So lots of lawn projects and yard projects that have pretty much gotten all taken care of now. So we will be expecting some more videos. In fact, I'm actually just waiting for more and more product to come in, but fortunately nothing else has really shown up that's been new. But we are going to do some, as they come in, we will show you all that stuff to you. So, and hoping we all can go back to somewhat normal in the near future. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and please stay tuned because we have many more videos coming.